In this episode of vNews, we'll be showcasing two technical highlights. Highlight number one is Mohammed Zekri from University of New South Wales, showcasing the interface of the regolith in research projects. The second is June Hill from CSIRO, who's utilising data from the high logging system for interpretation. Now, this edition of vNews is important because it marks the midpoint of MNEX CRC. We have three-year phases in our 10-year life, and at the moment we are in the centre part of our phase 2. To date, we've been incredibly successful in that we've met all of our Commonwealth milestones that have been set. We're on track to meet the project milestones for the rest of this phase to the end of 2024, and we're ready to move into phase 3, the final phase of MNEX. During phase 3, we'll have a strong emphasis on commercialisation. Our goal is to get products to market at the same time as completing research on all the projects underway. We'll also be completing the rest of our postdoc studies. We have 10 postgrad completions to date, and we have another 40 that are due to complete between now and the end of MNEX's life.
At MNEX CRC, we have developed a semi-automated objective workflow to characterize cover materials and detect important boundaries within the cover using data that can be acquired at the drilling site or core yard through field-based techniques. During exploration drilling, most drill holes intersect regolith, which can conceal or reveal signs of mineral deposits at deeper levels. To interpret the geochemical signals in regolith and assess their potential as indicators for mineralization, it is crucial to identify facies, interfaces, or other discontinuities within the cover. Recognizing these cover interfaces in drilling chip samples can be challenging, even for experienced geologists, and can be subjective to individual interpretation. Our approach involves acquiring geochemical and mineralogical data from drill cores using field instruments such as portable XRF and handheld spectrometers. These data are integrated with petrophysical parameters acquired from wireline logging and processed using multivariate classification and optimized machine learning algorithms. Using the Data Mosaic software, we integrate a range of data products, including geochemical ratios, spectral scalars, and weathering indices to generate a multi-scale classification and identify interfaces. The output generated by Data Mosaic closely resembles a geological log, but is data-driven and objective. This enhances the reliability and consistency of the results and often reveals subtle yet significant signals that conventional geological logging procedures might overlook. The reliability of the data acquired by portable XRF and field spectrometers has been evaluated through comparison with precise analytical methods such as supertrace ICP-MS, quantitative XRD, and high logger. The measurements obtained with field portable instruments are comparable to the laboratory measurements and have significant advantages in that they are cheaper and offer the option of near real-time data analysis at the drill site or core yard. The workflow was successfully tested during the Delamerian Margins NDI campaign in far western New South Wales. During the trial, we were able to identify stratigraphic boundaries and discriminate between stratigraphic units across multiple boreholes using field-based techniques. Moving forward, we will continue to refine and apply this workflow both on legacy samples and during NDI campaigns.
Hello, my name is June Hill, and I'm here to tell you about fast logging with high logger data. The aim of the Opportunity Project is to develop a web app to allow first-pass geology logs to be derived from high logger data. The high logger hyperspectral scanning system is used by the geological surveys to analyse drilling products. Over 1.5 million metres of high logger data are currently available to the public via the National Virtual Core Library, also known as the NVCL. The data can be downloaded through the Ozscope Discovery portal. However, this valuable data resource is underutilised because it requires sophisticated software and a high level of expertise to analyse the data. Our web app is designed to allow easy access to the NVCL data. It allows you to create geologically useful outputs without expertise in hyperspectral mineralogy. The user can also upload their own data for analysis in the web app. The web app is a workflow which allows fast logging of major rock types. By following the workflow and making a few simple decisions, the user can extract a first-pass geological log. The resulting geological log can facilitate decisions by the user and determine which parts of the hole to focus their expert analysis on. For example, they can determine whether the hole contains rock types of interest, and if they should proceed to expert analysis, what part of the hole they should be focusing the expert analysis on. The geological log will also help the user decide how best to subsample the hole for detailed studies, for example, geochronology or microscale scanning. If you would like to learn how to use this web app, please join us for a workshop at our annual conference in November. Details will be available on the MINEX website.